Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Advanced English. This is Pronoun Part 3. If you haven't watched Pronoun Part 1 and Part 2, then there are the links in the description. You can go ahead and watch the videos. See, in this video, I'm going to discuss some more rules regarding pronoun, and that will help you a lot in your writings and in your sentence making, right? Okay, so let's start with the sentence. So in these three sentences, you have three other different parts of the sentence, but they mean the same. You, he and I, he and you, he and I. You know what happened? That when you are used to any order of singular pronoun like this, first person, second person, third person, or third person, second person, first person, in this way in the same sentence, right? Then we get confused. We get confused how to use them. Should I use the first person first, then second person and the third person? Or should I start the sentence with second person? Or should I start the sentence with third person? So that's the problem that you face. And you usually get such sentences when you sit for the exam for error corrections. At the same time, we make these mistakes in making sentence at the same time when you speak English before any person, right? See, in this sentence, first of all, this sentence starts with he, that means a third person singular number, then you, second person singular number, and I, first person singular number, right? Then again, so it is third person, you, this is second person, and I, this is first person. And over here, first person, third person, second person. Again, second person, third person, and first person. So you have to find out which sentence is correct according to the grammar rules, right? That's the thing that we get confused. But don't worry, I'm going to explain it in a very easy way. It will help you to clear all the doubts you have, right? So now let's see, and let me explain. See, whenever you have such problems, means whenever you have order of singular pronouns in the same sentence, you have to be very conscious when you use them. How? In this sentence, let me tell you first of all that which one is correct. At first, this one is correct. This sentence, you, he and I, means second person, third person, and first person. Okay? And these two sentences, these two are completely wrong. Now, you may have this question, why? Why this is right and why these two are wrong? See, the rule is whenever you use such order of singular pronoun, you have to see whether the sentence means what? Means when your sentence indicates any positive thoughts or your sentence indicates, anything good manners or anything like positive thoughts, then the rule should be this one. At first we have to use second person, then third person, and then first person. If you read the sentence is you, he, and I will participate in the school drama. Will participate in the school drama in the same meaning in the three sentences. That means it indicates anything positive and it's a good manner. So whenever you use such things, you have to be very conscious using it. So that means at first second person, then third person, then first person, right? So that means 2, 3, 1. You can write in this way. 2, 3, 1. Okay? This is the kind of order of pronouns, and this is very easy to remember. 2 means second person, that is you, then third person, that is he or she, and the first person, that is I. So whenever you make any kind of sentences that is positive, you have to remember this order to use them. If suppose there is no second person and only third person and the first person, then use the third person first, then it must be followed by the first person. Okay, so whenever the positive sentence, always the last would be the first person. Okay, let's see, let me give you few more sentences. Now look at this sentence. You and he have done very well in the exam, right? Now see, you, that is second person singular number, that is he, which one is third person singular number. Okay, so in order of this using singular pronoun, you have to remember this is singular pronoun. Okay, so now if you look at this order, you second person then third person have done very well in the exam. Now you can say that this order is completely right, because I have said if it is a positive part, then 2, 3, 1. So we have 2, this is second person, then third person, and there is no first person. Okay, don't worry. So the sentence is correct according to the order of singular pronoun. But you may have another question. The question is using this part, have. See, I have used have after he. Usually what happened that we use he plus has, isn't it? He or she, that is third person singular number, then always we use has, isn't it? We never use have, but we use have with you, we use have with I, first person singular number. But why then? Is it right or is it wrong? No, it is completely right. It is the sentence or the use of have after he is completely right in this sentence. How? See, over here, he, this third person singular number is not only one subject. We have more than one subject, that is you and he. You and he, the second person and third person together make one single subject. And that's the reason we have to use have, isn't it? If the sentence starts with only he, then you have to use he has. He has done very well, isn't it? He has done very well. But the subject includes you and he. That means more than one single person, right? And that's the reason we have to use have, not has. That means the verb should be plural, not the singular form. That's the reason you have to use have, not has, right? Okay, let me give you another more sentence. Again, look at this board. We have two sentences. You and I am good friends. Again, you and I are good friends, right? Now, these two completely indicate in a good manner or the positive thought. And we have you, that is second person. Okay. Then I have used I, that is first person. Okay. So the order of singular pronoun is completely right in this sentence. That means second person, third person, and first person. The third person is not over here, so we have second person and the first person. So using of this part is completely right. But we have a doubt. We have doubt regarding this one, this be verb. Should I use am or should I use are? Because am, obviously, we always use am after I, isn't it? But another sentence is there, I, then are. Are is never used after I, but we use are with you, right? Be verb. But over here, which one is right? This sentence is right. You and I are good friends. Never use you and I am good friends. No. Though use am after I as a be verb, but over here, I is not only the subject of the sentence. Subject is we have you and I. So more than one single person. And that's the reason you have to use are, that is plural verb. Okay, plural verb, that is be verb, plural form, but never use am. In this kind of sentences, always use are after I. And sometimes we use, noun plus I, then also we never use am. How? Let me give you one single sentence. See, suppose if you write Sumit and I, okay, Sumit and I. So we have two subjects together. Sumit, which one is noun, but at the same time it is third person, right? Singular. And we have I, which is pronoun, personal single pronoun, that is first person singular number. And in this way, how to use be verb after am? Should I use am or are? Which be verb should be used after I? Usually we use am after I, but in this kind of sentences, as we have more than one single person as a subject, so you have to use are. So Sumit and I are, again, if you write, good friends. Okay, so Sumit and I are good friends. Don't use am, right? Sumit and I are good friends. So this is how we use, order of single pronouns. But we have another conflict. And the how? Let me give you. So now we have another contrast in using the order of single pronoun. How? See, you can get it from this example. See, look at this board and we have this sentence. You, he and I will be punished. You, he and I. The second sentence is he, I and you. The third one is I, you and he. Okay, so this is second person, this is third person, this is first person. Again, this is third one, first and second. And over here, first, second and third, right? So in the first sentence, you, he and I, second person, third person and first person will be punished. Okay, so meaning of the three sentences is completely same. But as you have just seen that we have to use second person, third person and first person. That is 2, 3, 1. You have seen this rule, isn't it? So according to this one, this sentence is completely right. According to this process. That means you have to use first of all second person, then third person and the first person. But is it truly that this sentence is right over here? No, this sentence is wrong. Again, this sentence is wrong. Only this one is right. I, you and he. Why it is right? Let me explain. See, if you look at this sentence, then I have used we will be punished. Right? So this sentence doesn't indicate anything good manner or anything positive thought. Okay? So whenever your sentence indicates anything, accepting any guilt or mistake or any kind of negative thoughts instead of positive one, then using of order of pronoun, singular pronoun is completely different. How? Then you have to use first person, second person and third person. That is first plus second and then third. So 1, 2, 3. You have to remember this order. So 1, 2, 3, this order can be used only when it is negative. Okay? Negative. When the sentence indicates anything negative or any kind of guilt or any kind of mistake. Right? But this one, 2, 3, 1. This order of personal pronoun can be used only which one is positive. Positive thoughts or anything good manner. Good manner. Okay? So if it is positive and the good manner, then always use second person, third person and then first person. And if it is negative or any kind of accepting any guilt or mistake, then first person, second person, third person. And over here in this sentence, when I have used will be punished, so obviously punishment connected to any negative thought or any kind of mistake. So this rule is right. First, second and third. Okay. So this is all about, the order of using singular pronoun whenever used in the sentence. Okay, so let's see something different or something else regarding pronoun. Now let's learn something different regarding pronoun. Now look at this sentence. We have this one must use his best efforts if he wishes to succeed. The sentence is one must use his best efforts if he wishes to succeed. Now in this sentence you may think, or suppose if you have this sentence in your exam, or if you write this kind of sentences, you may confused again, or you may make mistake using this sentence. If you look at this sentence, then you may not say that okay, there is any mistake in this sentence. You can say the sentence is completely right? But there is the mistake. Why? Let me explain. See, in this sentence I have used one as subject. Then I have used his, another pronoun, and it is possessive pronoun. Okay, then I have used he. This is subjective pronoun. Okay, so I have used his, then I have used he. One is possessive pronoun, another one is subjective pronoun. And when we have used it, I have used this pronoun against this subject one. Okay, that is the reason this is a wrong sentence. Why it is wrong sentence? See, you have to remember one thing. Whenever you use one, O-N-E, one as subject, then whatever pronouns you use in this sentence, these pronouns must be on the basis of one. Okay, so if it is a possessive pronoun, then you have to use once, O-N-E'(s), once. Which one is possessive? Okay, then I have used subjective pronoun. So he, no, don't use he or she. Again, you have to use one as subjective. Right? And if you want to any kind of reflexive pronoun against this subject one, so never use himself or herself. How to use them? Use oneself. Oneself. Which one is reflexive? Right? So if the subject is one, then whatever pronouns we use next in the sentence, everything, each and every pronoun must be used in the accordance of the subject one. So the correct sentence, one must use once, O-N-E'(s). This one should be right. One must use once best efforts if again one wishes to succeed. This is the right sentence. One must use one's best efforts if one wishes to succeed. So that's all about using one as subject. Whenever you use one, that means you are not indicating any particular person that you know, right? It's indefinite. So if the subject is one, whatever pronoun you use, it must be according to the one. Now we have another part of pronoun. See, look at this sentence. Each of us wants to submit our paper in time. The second part is another sentence. Every student must bring their project tomorrow. Now in these two sentences, if you were told to find any error in this sentence, or if you are said that whether this sentence have any mistake in it or not, then you may have wrong answers against it. See, each of us wants to submit our paper in this time. In this sentence, you may think us, which one is subject. So I have used our, this is pronoun, which one is possessive pronoun against us. So it is right. Again, I have used every student. So there, which one is possessive pronoun against student. So this may be right, but these both sentence are completely wrong. Completely wrong. See, why wrong? See, I have used this one, every, each. These all are pronouns. These all are pronouns. What kind of pronouns? These all are called indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronouns. Right? Indefinite pronouns. Which are the indefinite pronouns? Let me give you some examples. You can say each, every, somebody, anybody, either, neither, and many. So we have these indefinite pronouns. Suppose each, every, somebody, anybody, either, neither. So the thing is, whenever you have these pronouns as the subject in the sentence, then always remember, using such kind of possessive pronoun should be used very conscious way. Whenever the pronoun is indefinite pronoun, then possessive pronoun must be in third person singular number. Okay, so indefinite pronoun, if this is subject in any sentence, then possessive pronoun should be in third person singular number. Third person singular number. Which one is third person singular number possessive pronoun? That is his or her. His or her. So try to use this one, his. Okay, so as I have used our, this is the wrong use. The sentence should be each of us wants to submit his. So this is wrong. You have to use his. Each of us wants to submit his paper in time. Right? Again, in this sentence, every student must bring, not their. This is his. Again, you have to use his. His must bring his project tomorrow. Right? So this is what you have to remember. So whenever you use indefinite pronoun as the subject of any sentence, then if you use any possessive pronoun against it, that must be third person singular number, that is his. And one more thing that you have to remember, this pronoun always indicates singular. So the verb should be singular one. So as I use wants, okay, so this is, the verb should be singular. So this is all about indefinite pronoun. So I do hope whatever I have tried to explain in this video, each and everything is very clear to you now. So if you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe my channel. See, more you subscribe, more you inspire me to make more videos. And never forget to press the bell icon to get all the notifications regarding my videos. So thank you all of you for watching this video. Thank you.